People, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It all depends on where you're hearing your sister from. I have come again. This one, you will listen to me to the end. This is Apis, a man that God blessed from Igbo extraction. But he doesn't want that money to benefit his people. He wants that money to be like that of Zik of Africa. He wants that money to be for Nigeria. The name Nigeria sweet in belly too much. Even when they are slapping him, even when they are pounding him, even when they poured him acid, he said Nigeria must exist. I don't know what he stands to lose if Biafra comes. When he will have his own territory, when he have businesses being done in his own domain, controlled by his own people. And, oh my God, let me read what is lamenting here. Lamentation. This one is what? Called lamentation. Alan Onyema, the chairman of APIS, has disclosed that in 2022, APIS spent 78 billion naira on maintenance, and these funds went to foreign countries. That is one. He also disclosed that the airline has about 14 million US dollars stranded with the Central Bank of Nigeria and about 15 aircraft stranded abroad. Onyema made this statement in an address he delivered on August 28, 2023. Today is what? At the annual conference of the Nigerian Bar Association held in Abuja. He said, Nigerian airlines do not lack capacity, but a truthful government support and ease of doing businesses. That is to say, Nigeria does not have truthful government. Listen, the AP's boss went on to recount how he applied to run a maintenance hangar in 2015 after paying over 100 million naira to FAN to lease land at the Lagos airport, but added that Airpeace is yet to get the land even 8 years after. Why is that so? It's because he is what? Igbo man. Listen, urges government action. He said, as I speak to you, we are yet to get that land. We are the largest carrier in West and Central Africa and the fastest growing airline in Africa. Yet, we do not have a maintenance hangar. Not because we do not have fund to build one. If we had even given the land to build the hangar. But now, Nigeria will have an MRO they will be proud of. And this will attract foreign investment because other countries will come here to maintain their aircraft. Onyema said the ease of doing business in Nigeria is low as local investors face a lot of statutory bottlenecks which stifle their growth. All right? In his word, we are not serious in this country about encouraging indigenous investment. How do you grow your economy when local investors are being treated with levity and envy by their own ministers? How do you grow your economy when indigenous investments are overtasked? These same investors are providing jobs for the populace. How do you grow your economy when people in government see you as an enemy, a rival, because they are beclouded by whatever sentiment they believe in, thereby making business difficult? Onyema, who noted that the Nigerian economy is low-ebbed, said with political will, significant progress can be made. while urging Nigerians to give this current government time and benefit of doubt. The government inherited a massive governance burden, and the government needs forthrightness, sincerity of purpose, and a radical political will. The government must be decisive enough to confront the entrenched vested interest in the polity. It must do everything to dismantle those interests. The government must be decisive enough to confront the entrenched vested interest in the polity. It must do everything to dismantle those interests. Public servants must be statesmen who must be committed to the principle of democratic governance. If this is not done, we are in for a serious problem. The government must be ready to adopt hardline commitment to the principle of democratic governance, even in the face of reactionary pressures arising from the entrenched vested interest. All hands must be on deck to make this country work. He said the practice of ethnic nationalism has slowed Nigeria's development while also stressing that the country's ease of doing business is poor. My dear people, that is what your brother, Efulefu, Allen Onyema, is saying. Still believing in a country that want to crush him down. They've done everything to make sure he does not move forward, if not by the grace of Chukwu Kikabiyama, who lifted his hand above his enemies. What he's saying today, he would have been like Ibeto. He would have been like so many businessmen, grounded, destroyed by Nigerian government because of ethnicity. They are not willing to work with Ndibo. And yet, Igbo gurus, business gurus, Igbo millionaires are still, messing up themselves around Nigerian government. What do you stand to lose if you have your own country? Allen Onyema, I ask you. You say it's not possible, but it is possible that you'll be wasting your money in Nigeria. It's a pity and very heartbreaking situation when your people languish with joblessness because you did not create job in your region. Just like this guy that has car plants, Innocent created jobs, indigenous jobs. Anambra people around him, they are enjoying. But you, Allen Onyema, you are carrying your money up and down. Before you know it, you carry it to Nigerian government coffer. And you think you are doing well. That 100 million, 14 billion, all those money you are calling, if you invest it in Igbo land, how do you think Igbo land will look like? Very, very unfortunate. The attitude of Allen Onyema and his likes, Ifeanyi, all of them, foolishly flocking around those that hate them with cruel hatred. The other day they cried. Before you know it, they will start smiling, suffering and smiling, pretending that all is well, provided that you keep your people down. And that suffering that your people are suffering will be upon your head because you will suffer your own for not supporting the exit of our people from Nigeria, because you will need to exit so as to breathe, so as to do business the way we ought to do it, so as to have the kind of government we ought to have. What do you stand to gain in one Nigeria if it's not slaps on every side of your cheek? Look at Dangote today, has been given monopoly of power, monopoly of business. Only him does business. Only him gets loan. Only him gets land. Only him gets everything he wants. and now is fronting himself like as the richest man, richest black man, when he's using Nigeria money, oil money, all the money made from Nigerian government, when they are using it to pump on him all around. Just one single person, because he's from Fulani. Can that be an Igbo man? Never. They did not support any Igbo man to thrive. Well, it's unfortunate. We must continue, my people. That's all we have for you today. And I urge you to please stay glued